All right, not all readings resonate with the collective, but how does your person feel about you today? Well, the first part of the reading, we have the graveyard, which suggests not being afraid of the unnecessary. So there's a lot of anxiety that I'm picking up on here, but don't be afraid. And we have scrying, listen to your intuition. A lot of the times when we start relationships, what happens is our fears take over and it causes us a lot of stress. Again, I got the Nine of Swords. Somebody is creating a lot of stress and anxiety here in this relationship, and it's really unnecessary. As far as your person, how do they feel about you? Well, I feel as if, and I'll get into it in a second, that we have a divine female thinking about a divine male. And she sees this male as being very prosperous. She sees him as being very caring. She sees him as being somebody who's established, someone who's a hard worker, someone who is stable, someone who's dedicated, someone who cares about family, animals, his community. He's very good with his money, and he's spent a lot of time in his life putting his life together. I really like the way that these vines are wrapping around his leg. When you get into Ogham and Celtic or Druidic alphabets or tree magic, whenever you see vines wrapping around a house or wrapping around something, it shows me that somebody is connected to their community. They weave their community together. They weave their relationships together, and that's how this person sees you. They see you in a very positive light. But they also feel as if they need to hold back. They need to hold some of their feelings back for you. They can't be entirely honest with you. They have to be quiet about how much they care. And they also feel as if you're not exactly the type of person who displays their affection willingly. They really value how hard you work, how good you are with your money. They really value how crafty you are, how intelligent you are with your investments. They value, man, this is a really hardworking individual. This is somebody who's very dedicated. And it's not that this person is a gold digger. She's not. She just values the fact that you are extremely responsible and focused. And she wants to make a move. She's very passionate. You're very grounded, and this woman is very fiery. She is very ambitious, and she's willing to take risks for you. But sometimes she might seem a little bit unstable, or she might come in really hot, and then all of a sudden, she might go missing for a little bit. She's going to be taking her patience and time. She's really trying to figure out how to balance both of your personalities. She literally wants to have your baby. She wants to bring abundance and love and life into your life. And although you already have that, she wants to bring a different type of abundance and life and nurturing and mothering into your life. She wants to be the woman that you go to when you need answers, when you go to talk about your hard day at work. You, on the other hand, you're concentrating on your career, you're focused in on moving forward, and you're very career focused. And that's why she's kind of holding her feelings back. She doesn't want to put unnecessary pressure on you. But that doesn't mean that you're not thinking about the future, because you are, and she can see that. You're thinking ahead and wondering what your relationship will be with her in the future. So I'm sensing that you guys have been dating, you've been talking, you've been seeing each other, but it's nothing like set in stone. But you know how women are. As soon as we like a man, the wedding bells are on. Can we be the mother of your children, your grandchildren? Okay. There's some things that you need to get off your chest if this is about you. And if you're a woman watching this and you're dealing with a man like that, there's some things he needs to get off of his chest. And with men like this, oh man, you don't want to push them. These guys are more comfortable in their lifestyle and the security and stability of their hard work ethic and their career. If you push them and destabilize them because you have emotional needs, it will blow up in your face, because these guys can't handle it, man. They can handle a certain amount, but until you are married, it is really difficult to push them in a situation where they gotta respond to your passion, because I feel as if this woman, I can feel her every time she's around him. Her heart starts pounding. She starts breathing like heavy, although it doesn't look like it. And she just craves him in a very sexual way. And when he looks at her, he sees a beautiful woman. Like, how could you not find the Empress to be beautiful? He sees how beautiful she is. But remember, women are from Venus and men are from Mars, something like that. And these are two opposite people. They're a male and a female. And women and men are opposites. You can scream gender equality all you want to me. Okay? Gender equality is about having equal opportunity to access the same opportunities. It doesn't mean that we're built the same, because we're not. And we have to realize this when we're trying to amalgamate our lives together. And that's what she wants to do when you see the Temperance card. This Temperance card is going zen, one eye's open, one eye's closed. She's trying to watch everything, but, kind of go into a calm place. But at the same time, when you're integrating your life with people, you're bringing in all of their habits, all of their attitudes, and no household is going to just fit together naturally. And a lot of guys these days want everything to be natural, especially men who have been in total control of their lives for a long time, and they're successful at being in control of their lives at all times. Unfortunately, men like this don't realize that they've been lacking something in their life. It's really hard to explain that to them, because let's face it, the state of relationships these days are just absolutely wiggity, 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 wiggity whack. Anyhow, the point is that when it comes to the Temperance card, okay, and relationships, you've got alchemy happening here, mixing of opposites, a perfect mixing of opposites. I heard a pastor a long time ago, many years ago, he said a relationship isn't about two individual potatoes leading life and walking through life together. They've got to mash themselves together in one mashed potato kind of salad, and it's painful. The mashing process is painful, and you've got two different people here, both, this woman's like very loving, and she's Venus, man. She's represented by Venus, okay? She's sexual, and Venus can be explosive at times. The Knight of Wands, explosive at times, and she's going to be traveling to this dude, and she might seem a little bit back and forth. She wants a safe space, where she can talk about how she's feeling, because both people here are kind of remaining closed off. Something happened between these two in the past. It could be her past relationships, but I think because this guy is so dedicated to his work life and focused in on his work life, when he first meets someone, he might not really connect with them at the same pace as they're willing to connect with him. So, they might share a good time together in the beginning. He sees it was a fun time. It was a fun time. It is a fun time. Whereas a woman will see it as so much more. And if this guy wanders or has a wandering eye, or, messes around or dates someone else in the beginning stages, it could create some friction about past issues. In addition to that, imposter, I'm not who I think I am. And we go back to this Four of Pentacles. Both of them are concealing things from each other, and it's not going to make or break the relationship, but there's certain things about her that she's, not willing to open up about. She wants to jump in. She wants to jump all in, and she's got so much to give this guy, like so much. And she wants the perfect balance to occur between the two of them. But he's so focused in on his work life and his obligations, and I feel like there's certain things about her that might impact what he prioritizes the most, which is career. And is the future good or practical for me? This guy is not the type of dude to take risks because he's in love, okay? This guy takes risks, calculated risks, and it cannot take from his financial disposition, which is really weird, because once he's in it, he'll pour everything, every resource he has into his relationship. But he's got to make sure that it doesn't start off as a casualty. And that's what she's going to have to get around when she talks to him about whatever it is that she's concealing. But don't worry, this isn't about her, being on America's Most Wanted or being a cheating, scandalous female. This is just something else that she's had trouble opening up about. And the two of them together are having certain stressors, because let's face it, in today's day and age, you get involved with somebody and it's like, oh man, but I feel like somebody's just sitting there looking at their life, they're yearning for this person, and